750 Days of Summer Joe Rogan's Sleep Dream Technique. Image source, Wikimedia Commons. Dream 1. All that I can remember of this dream is that my family, my parents, and most of my brothers, and I were in the process of buying a house. We were already moving in or had just moved in, and the house seemed to be a somewhat older multi-story house. At some point I remember us watching a fictional movie called 750 Days of Summer, a title that I assume was inspired by the movie 500 Days of Summer, which I have never seen, but I cannot remember anything about this movie other than maybe it was a Groundhog Day-like, which I have never seen, movie where the main characters kept reliving the same day over and over again. After that I remember us moving some stairs back to where they originally were, and then a woman with light color skin who was maybe the realtor showed up for us to finish the paperwork for buying the house I assume, but then I woke up. Dream 2. This dream was probably inspired by me watching these two videos by the YouTube channel Powerful JRE, the Joe Rogan Experience. This dream involved me watching a fictional Joe Rogan interview where a woman was interviewing him, and Mr. Rogan was talking about a sleep dream technique that makes it seem like time is moving slower as you are sleeping, and when you wake up to check the time to see how much time had passed. I tried this in the dream as well as several other things. It worked in the dream, and each time that I woke up to check the time, and go back to sleep. Somehow I was in a state of consciousness that allowed me to move between waking and sleeping and dreaming smoothly as I made note of how time felt slower, how I was able to tell myself when I want to wake up, and I would wake up at that time pretty accurately, and how 2 minutes in the real world felt longer in the dream world. After waking up to check the time, I would make note of what the time was. I might say that I want to wake up to check the time in 2 or 5 minutes, then I would go back to sleep. I would return to the dream, and then I would wake up to check the time to see if I woke up at the time that I wanted and compare how much longer that time felt in the dream. I am amazed how accurately and easily I was able to do this each time. I cannot remember how many times I experimented with doing this, but I know that I tried this at least 5 times, still conscious enough of what was going on even in the dreams. I could somewhat feel the movement of time, and how it felt slower than normal. I could feel when it was time to wake up from the dreams, and then I would wake up to check the time. This was pretty cool. I guess I just happened to be in strange semi-wake, semi-asleep state of consciousness to make this possible, because I was not able to do this the following day. During my experiment I even made challenges for myself to see if I could pass my challenges, as I was able to basically tell my mind-body to go back to sleep for a certain period of time, and back to the dream world, and then wake itself up, and my body, my mind passed these challenges most of the time without me even trying. Anyway, that is all that I can remember of this sleep, dream, and waking experience and experiment. The end. John Jr.